Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan. No. No. First one. First one. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. You, no, no, no. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. No. Oh, God. Come here. Eat. You went up in the... Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Right there. Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb, I have this. Done. Gabby, go. Oh! Oh my God!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the count?
Our marriage.
Mic check, mic check. Oh, I still got my jacket on. Check 2 1 2. What you're gonna do when you forgot to take the jacket off for the stream for you, bars. Dun, 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 dun. Keep it on. It looks good. Yeah, this is my coat. I just got back from the meeting. Not meeting. It's not concert. What is it called? Award ceremony. Yeah, award ceremony. You can hear me loud and clear. We got mics. You got checks. Lucky to fit. Keep it on. Looks good. Yes, it was fast. What's up, everybody? Wait, hold on. Got my Hufflepuff sweater. Well, it's not a Hufflepuff. Actual awards assembly. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what was that? Thank you, Cindy. Yellow sweater. Yeah, I got this from Target. It's not actual Hufflepuff, but it's just a yellow sweater. I like the color. Good to see you, Holly. Column. I am good. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Sigurd, what is good? Hey, Jace, how are you doing? Doing good, Colin. Doing good. Hope you're doing good. State of play today. I know, Gabe. Should we watch it? That's my question. That's my big question. Should we watch it? It's the 60s in Kansas City, shorts and hoodie weather. Ooh, that's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot. Hey, GG's. What is good? Welcome to the stream. Wait, it's been a minute, honestly. Wait, hasn't it been a minute? Am I like projecting? Has it not been a minute? I feel like it's been a minute. We never know. I know I'm going to watch it, says Diablo Lord of Darkness. Hey, James, what up? No. What up, DK? Hey, Detroit, what's up? I'll just give you a VA. Just a head nod. What's up? It's just so long. Yes, okay. Where's the link button? What link? What link are you talking about, Holly? Let me get the light on. Hold on. Wait, you might not even see it, but I'll still turn it on. Yeah, you can't even see it. Merlin, celebrate 17 months. Patronus Squad, boom. For my next trick, I'll do the next 17 months standing on my head. And we got MPS Phantom, mic check, 13 months too. Let's go, MPS. How you doing, bud? How's the costume stuff going? Hello, all. What's up, Daddy Silver Queen? What's up? What's up, Elijah? Yo, this your boy James over XpectoGO. Bring you guys the latest and greatest. And Hogwarts Legacy content. I'm adding fun and hype gaming content to the intro as well. But yo, today is another Wizarding Wednesday live stream. And what is that? That is when we come together every Wednesday here over our YouTube channel to talk all things Wizarding World with you. I bring up some topics. You guys normally derail us, but it's normally a good time, good fun, and a lot of rabbit holes. If you look at my floor right now, you'll just see a ton of rabbit holes. So that is usually the case when we come together. When we come together every Wednesday. It's been a long honored tradition ever since COVID happened and we were playing Wizards Unite, covering Wizards Unite. It started, so it's been a thing. It's been a thing. I think last year when Hogwarts Legacy came out, Wizarding World was doing a Wizarding Wednesdays. I was like, Wizarding Wednesday. We're Wizarding Wednesdays. And we've been on this since 2020. Yeah, since 2020. So, yo. Shout out, speaking of Wizards Unite, shout out to everybody. 2-year anniversary today of the game ending. So, yeah. I will watch it with you. Okay, Holly. Ooh, should I watch it? So I'm a professional. I'm sorry, that's not the word. I'm a perfectionist. And because of that, I don't want to watch it because I know this clarity right here that you guys are getting on my webcam, courtesy of Elgato, sponsor your boy, is not as clear as my DSLR when I do my reactions. So it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as wavy. So I don't want to do the reactions up here and then re-record and have to do reactions over with my other camera. So I want to go in fresh and clean, which is why I started a half hour early. So if I decide to just record it and not watch the state of play until afterwards and just wait for the trailers that I care about, I think that might be more efficient and we get more time with each other, if that makes sense. Danny Sophie says that we love rabbit holes here. Yeah. 2 years already. I know, Sigan. I know. 2 years already. Zeev, what is good? What's up, bud? Still have the Wizards Unite app downloaded. Bro, I still got mine. I was surprised mine was still on the docket in regards to my game. Because I don't know if you guys remember, my phone had went like awry. And so I had to like replace it with the same phone. And too much light. There you go. But yeah, so I still have the app, and every time I hit it, it goes to this screen. So yeah, Wizards Unite forever, man. FAQ comes up. Yeah. Still on my old phone. Nice. So yeah, Wizards Unite always. Got the logo at the top right there. But anyway, that being said, yo, so I'm going to put in a poll. Jen Kingdom, what is good? So, okay, on the docket, what we're going to talk about first, and then I'm going to put up a poll. First, we're going to talk about the huge announcement from Hogwarts Legacy concerning updates, features, and the Haunted Hogsmeade shop coming all in the summer. So we're going to break down word for word and go over expectations and I guess theories in regards to what we could possibly get, what we would like to see, and overall, just the excitement in regards to getting something added to the game after a year of its release. And then we're going to talk about the Wizarding World of Harry Potter theme park adding the Ministry of Magic to its already robust and amazing theme park. So that's coming in 2025. We'll talk more about that and what we would like to see. I got a feeling, I'm just speaking it into existence. I would not be surprised if they decided to do a Hogwarts Legacy one like 2028 or something. I would not be surprised. So yeah, is that the not solving it? No, no. Yes, I think Avalanche will surprise us, but they will wait until February 10th. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that because I don't think we're getting that much February 10th. Because again, everything is coming in regards to the game. Updates for the game, all that's coming in the summer. So February 10th, I think is going to be pretty quiet. Maybe some drops or the documentary, but again, we'll talk more about that. But then again, after that, we'll get into the theme park stuff. And by the time the state of play happens, we'll discuss whether we do the state of play reaction or not. Again, I'm a perfectionist. I want to get my good DSLR camera and actually do a reaction. So can't wait to visit Epic. Oh yes. I'm intrigued by the Dark Universe at the park too. Becky, that came out of nowhere because the Dark Universe did not work and like failed on arrival. So yeah, all that being said, let me say hi to everybody first. Thank you guys so much for being here live. If you are on the replay squad, let us know in the comment section below with the hashtag replay squad and join in on the discussion. While we're saying hi to everybody here, we got Andrzej Kujarski. I butchered it, but hello. We also got Becky, then Clementia, White Star, and Gabe, Patronus squads. Then we got GG's, Holly, Jasmine, Jen, last two, Patronus squad, Killer B. Is that Killer B from Naruto? Let me know. Bars. And then we got Danny, Merlin, Nadglura, and Jasmine. Oh, wait, I already got Jasmine. Patronus squad's right there. Then we got DK, Potterhead, Sarah Shine, the Christian Gamer, two Patronus squad members right there. Then Triple M Gaming and Aziv TV to round it off. If I missed you, holla at me in the chat. And what I mean by holla, I mean, yeah, like, James, you missed me. So yeah, Pete, what's up? Oh shoot, thanks Cindy. Darren, wait, Darren. Everybody, I need yellow hearts. Is that Hufflepuff? Yep, I need yellow hearts in the chat right now, chat, right now. We got Darren joining the Patronus squad, showing off his membership. We have our Patronus squad hangout section in Discord this weekend. And again, Cindy's updating the events. I gave my list, my calendar for stuff I have planned for the month of February and March is full, on top of just content creation stuff. Next weekend, we have our group live stream in honor of Hogwarts Legacy's 1 year release. Early access actually dropped on the 7th, so that's perfect. So we're going to have some of your favorite Hogwarts Legacy content creators here talking shop and more stuff for you guys throughout the month celebrating Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, make sure you link your YouTube account with your Discord if you have Discord. And we're going to be doing some fun games this weekend. We play Fall Guys. It's chaos. Probably open it up to the Discord community as well the following week just to get some fun. Column, James, you missed me. Column, let's go. Dorkin, I got you. Larry White, James, hope everyone's having a great day. Larry, I saw you. I think I saw you last night. What's good, homie? I'm Just Me is here. Let's go. Make sure I got Danielle, Trisha, Elijah. What's up? Naylene, if I missed you. Klupus is also here. Yoko is also here. Kellen is also here. Slytherin representation. And then we got, FYI, this is Stephanie McKinster. Oh, I never knew that. Jasmine? Oh, I thought y'all were two different people. No way. I'm not going to remember that probably, but yeah, keep reminding me. So we got two of the trinity of Stephs around here. That's awesome. Mel is also here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let's go. Okay, cool. I was there. Okay. LSL, what's good? Hello. Anton, what's up, James? What's up, Anton? Happy Wednesday. And then Ryan, what's good? James, how do you do? Hufflepuffs get along with Slytherins. Kellen, tell them, chat. Hufflepuffs are like the most accepting house in all of Hogwarts. Get along with Slytherins? Bro, we're inviting them to the table, telling them all the good eats, while also having some pancakes and, hanging out, man. We're the most open. We're the ones sending the invites. Y'all the ones not really accepting the invites. That's how it usually goes down. Hufflepuffs, let's go. That's hang out with Slytherins. Yo, we hang out with everybody. Let's go. Beast, everybody. Let's go. That is how Jason and Sue get along so well. Exactly. Also, Sue is still under the weather. So Lumos to Sue. Yeah. We the ones sending the invites. Y'all the ones who want to bicker. Yeah. You remember, that was Cedric who was the one helping Harry in the Goblet of Fire, giving them all the hints. I'm just saying. Black and yellow. Exactly, Daddy. Yeah, Hufflepuffs get along with everybody. Slytherin here. Yo, you know what? Since we're talking to, throw your house representation in the chat right now. Whether with the correct house colored hearts, or if you're part of Patronus Squad, use the emotes. We got the house emotes in the chat. Just throw them in right now. I'm seeing a lot of Slytherins speaking up right here. I'm not saying anything bad with Slytherins. I'm just saying the question was, how do Hufflepuffs get along with Slytherins? I was like, bro, we get along with everybody. Next question. That's all I'm saying. That's what we do. That's how we live. Lumos is not just a spell. It's a way of life over here. Hufflepuffs. Ooh, I should put that on the shirt. Oh, dropping bars. Also, Killer B, a.k.a. It's got to be Killer B from Naruto. Thank you so much for the... I think I saw it. Yeah, I think I saw it. For the super chat, let me get Teddy's Nifflers in the chat. Peculiar Poppy, whatever. No, you're just projecting. You're just projecting. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of Slytherins in here. We got Hufflepuff love. Let's go. I see Ken with the Ravenclaw heart. But yeah, we out here. We out here. Do you prefer streaming on Twitch or YouTube? Larry, that's a great question. Honestly, it's a different vibe for both. This one is just... So usually Twitch is a lot more like chaotic and fun when it comes to just chat interactions because of what you can do with sound alerts and stuff like that. Whereas over here it's a lot more tame, and I'm working on adding aspects of that because I can do blurbs, but for whatever reason it's not working. But I think it's just a different beast. I prefer the game over on Twitch because you guys over here have expected me to interact with you a lot more than what I would normally do if I'm playing a game. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And so I think YouTube has always just been Wizarding Wednesdays for us. And so YouTube is just special. Plus, this is where our channel is. This is where we started. Twitch is a completely new thing. And I'm getting used to it. And it's fun and it has its merits and stuff. If you had to if you put like a wand to my head and somebody said AK or answer the question, if I had to pick, I would still probably just pick YouTube just from a creator standpoint, because this can be VODs, so people can go back. Like every video from live stream will probably average like 1,000.5 views. Whereas like on Twitch, even though we get like great participation and stuff, those VODs go away. Whereas on Wizarding Wednesdays, things stay up as long as the channel stays up. You know what I'm saying? Unless it gets like taken down from by YouTube for whatever reason. So I think to split the difference, because I think each has its merits, to split the difference, I would say just from a channel and creator standpoint, YouTube offers more in regards to just views, which adds more ad revenue, which adds more money. And a lot of people can find out about Wizarding Wednesdays by looking at the replay, like, hey, I want to hang out with James and Sue on a Wednesdays in the community and see what this is all about live instead of watching in the VOD. Whereas on Twitch, it'll go away. Usually Twitch isn't a VOD type platform. So I'll say YouTube. Jumpy Toadstools is good. Scorpius says, I am a Gryffindor. Nice. James, if you had to pick one house to spend the rest of your life with, who would it be? Are we doing James Q&A right now? Are we doing James Q&A? House? James should pick one other house. You'd be surprised. Ravenclaws. I like research. And I'm very artsy. If you guys saw my stream yesterday, I'm very artsy. So I think I would say Ravenclaw. If I had to pick something not my house, that I had this like chill for the rest of my life and represent for the rest of my life, I think I'd say Ravenclaws. I'm not as bold or as sassy for Gryffindor and Slytherins. I am very ambitious. I'm good at networking, but I've had to pick. I say Ravenclaw, just from the research and artistic aspect that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to Ravenclaw. Everybody just thinks they're studious, whatever. I'm not smart enough to be a Ravenclaw, but if I just knowing what I do for like on a daily basis, especially now going full time here, I like learning. I do like learning. With stuff I enjoy learning about. I like learning, and I like trying to apply what I've learned and see, how it works out, and then tinker and, reset. So yeah. What about you guys? You guys who enjoying the answering the riddle to common room? Yeah, kid, I could never do that. Me, it would be Gryffindor, says Ramel. Let me see. I know a lot of Twitch streamers will save and re-upload the VODs to YouTube as a way for the community to watch them later, since Twitch deletes after 60 days. Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same, but no, I see a lot of people do that. That hasn't worked out for me. I'll just say that. Especially stay playing 30 minutes, apparently. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing about interactivity on Twitch. The channel points are a cool aspect. Yeah, same. Agreed. Ravenclaw Common Room only got Bath. I'm like, yeah, DK, I'll probably spend a few hours outside the Ravenclaw door room for sure. For sure, trying to figure that thing out. But as a previous Hufflepuff, if that's the case, I'm good at making friends and opening my doors and then getting to know. I was gently doing it, but I don't see the option in the mobile. Oh, do you have an iPhone, Kellen? Because I know iPhone usually has issues. I know iPhone usually has issues with that. So, yeah, double check and see. You might just have to wait and do it on PC or whatever. But yeah, wasn't it iPhone? Chat, I think it was iPhone. But no, appreciate you wanting to support. I would follow the legacy of Merlin and say Slytherin. I like it, King of Chaos. Yes, I'm on Alpha. Okay, I think it's the iPhone's one. Dylan, what is good? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. As for house, not my own. Normally I do Gryffindor, I think. Probably Ravenclaw with my friends' family. Have told me that's what I'd go off what my friends and family have told me before. There you go. Get some outside perspective. I thought you were already, you're a Gryffindor. But yeah, I can definitely see Ravenclaw. You're always coming in with the facts. McKinster, feel free to stand outside a Hufflepuff door. You get a sprinkle of love. Facts. Exactly. Well said there. Everyone that donated to YouTube Live have to go to PC. Twitch works from the phone. Yeah. Again, Twitch doing the streaming thing still better. 60 of you haven't smashed the like. Yeah, let's get smash the like button. So you guys get what is it? 100 likes. There's like 112 of you guys or something in here. If we get 100 likes, you get to see me do a pirouette at the end of the stream, and maybe I'll add drawing. You guys get to see me draw. Hey Joe, been hitting it out of the park with your videos lately. Well said, Cindy. Joe Mack, a fellow Hogwarts Legacy content creator, doing a rebuttal, playing a Law and Order on Benjamin Snow's video of whether we're going to get Quidditch or not in Hogwarts Legacy 2, and giving his reasons why we'll get it. So yeah, check him out. What's up, Joe? Another Ravenclaw in the chat, by the way. I hit it already, says DK. I think if we get 1,000 likes, he'll tell us all the secrets he knows about LS software. Christian Gamer. 1 million likes wouldn't do that. But I don't have any secrets. All my secrets came out after. Yeah, I don't have any. I didn't think about. Yeah, all my secrets came out once the game came out. All my secrets came out once the game came out. I will say, chat, that was the scariest thing. So I've had NDAs before. I've had privy information given to me pretty early before the information is released. Again, covering Wizards Unite, and even now with Magic Awakened, right? Being on the Ambassadors program, we get privy information like pretty early, a week, 2 weeks, whatever, in regards to what's coming to the game, so we can promote it and, make videos and prepare so we can share it and get the marketing going out at the same time as our channel with WB or with Niantic or with NetEase or whatever. So when it came to the gameplay showcase, I had known about it. The gameplay showcase aired in November. I'd known about it in April, but it wasn't confirmed. They were thinking about doing it, and we were thinking about having you, James, be the first host. So just from that right there, I knew about gameplay coming to. I knew about gameplay coming from Hogwarts Legacy after covering the game for over a year. I knew about gameplay coming, the type of gameplay that was coming, and it wouldn't be the only gameplay showcase. Those are 3 big things right there that I had to hold from April to November, and I couldn't say a word. That was the hardest. And the thing is, if you go back and look at my videos during that window between April and November, I wasn't covering character creator, Hogwarts, or combat. I was not covering. And even during our group live streams, if somebody would ask me if I was like on Podcast Now or with Lynette or Retro or whatever, and they would do the group live streams, I would not talk about those 3 things, even though we might get questions like that in chat. That was the hardest thing to do. That a yoga. No, this is what are these? These are like the Chinese cups things, whatever. When you order out, I told you things hard. Yep, I told you already, James. 2024. No, I don't know anything, TK. That is the source of famous work trip me. Exactly. Exactly. As we draw near to it being years since the release, my mind goes back to your video mentioning the collective feeling going into the game and both remembering and cherishing it. Yo, Samuel, I told you, right? Well said. I'm glad you remember that. I told you guys, as a person who's played a game and seen a game go away, at least the anticipation and excitement. I'm not a gamer. I'm not like a big content creator gamer. I'm more of a Harry Potter gamer, or Harry Potter in regards to the content. But that feeling, that hype, that excitement, that just anything could happen with the anticipation leading up to the game. I kept telling you guys, especially during the wee months, November, December, and January, I was like, enjoy this ride. Remember this feeling. Take a snapshot of it. Because we're at the point where we're ready for the game. Let's get the game out. I want to play the game. I want to play the game. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'll take anything. Give me all the information I want to know. And I was like, bro, slow down. Take a deep breath. It is exciting. Because I remember. So I will always say that. Killer B with the $1. Let's go. Dang, James did pick his own wife. Because I know my wife. And she wouldn't even let me in the doors. That's why, Retro. Speaking of Retro, go check out our boy over at Retro Couture. The man, the myth, the legend. He put out a banger video getting into lore. I was talking about changing Hogwarts Legacy, not so much the title, but how the title didn't really fit the story. And so I kind of created my own lore in a way that could fit based off the already established lore. Retro went straight lore, straight facts, talking about the mentors over on his channel. So go check out the video, show some love. A lot of work went into that. We were talking about that video and his ideas and his plans and his hopes for it. So go show some support to that video, because going straight Wizarding World lore is always fun, and that's why I've always gone theories, because my theories were never out of pocket. My theories was always based on A, what we saw from Avalanche Software, but B, what I know from the Wizarding World. So I was trying to bring that together and formulate a theory as to why a Merlin should be in the game, or as to why our origin should not be based off the Keepers, but more so off of ancient magic, based off of, again, Wizarding World lore and what we know from the game. So it's cool to see Retro diving into that as well, but more so straight Wizarding World and maybe even some Hogwarts Legacy lore. I know me and Lynette were always the theories peoples out of the group, so yeah. It was a very good video. Well said, Chris. Agreed. I'm trying to get him to do a Patronus lore one next, since he just did the Mentors. No spoilers or leaks. Yeah, no. Plus they underdelivered due to deadline pressure. Did they underdeliver though, White Star? Okay. And I've said this before. This is not like new. I've said this before. I think one of the weaker spots of the game was the story, in my opinion. I think the story was one of the weaker parts of the game. Not because it didn't have Merlin. I'm not saying that's not a part of it. No, I'm joking. It's not a part of it. And again, not because it didn't have Merlin, and not because it didn't do what I expected it to do. Because I always go into the game open mind and stuff. I've been hearing stuff about Suicide Squad, and people are like, "Yo, it's horrible." I was like, "Bro, I'm going into an open mind." Shout out to WB for sending me a copy of the game. I got to stream it last night. I'll stream it more tomorrow. But I don't know. It wasn't as impactful as I would hope it would be. And I'm not saying that was the expectations for it would be impactful, but it is a Harry Potter IP that is known for stories. And I was hoping for more, maybe. I think more. No. That's not it. More is not the word. More is not the word. I was hoping it would be a lot more I used more again. I was hoping it would be impactful. I was hoping for a more impactful aspect. Single player action open world RPG. I was hoping the story would be more impactful. It had its moments, and you see the ingredients there and the recipes there, and you see what they're cooking. It just didn't hit as I thought it was based off of the previous marketing, the decisions you make now would decide the legacy of Hogwarts. That's at the very end of the reveal trailer. That quote right there. And then on top of what we had saw and the characters involved and the backgrounds of some of the characters, particularly the professors and stuff. And then knowing some of the certain materials were important due to the ministry and stuff. And then, of course, with our background and why are we so invested in this story? Again, I didn't feel like it was as impactful. Different, but no, I don't think different is the thing. I just think it's impact. I think impact. I don't think the impact was as impactful as I hoped it was. More depth. Yeah, more depth. You were hoping for more consequences. For sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Again, at the end of the reveal trailer, the choices you make now will decide the legacy of Hogwarts. And yeah, no spoiler. I'm not going to do, spoiler warning. Spoiler, warning. At the end, when we do make our decision, it still ends the same way. Whether to hide it or keep it, whether to hide it or reveal it, it still ends the same way in a certain degree. And yeah, a lot of people have said time crunch, maybe they couldn't get into what they wanted to. I think Reddit and some other places have done some data mine saying there was a system involved where it would come. But it wasn't just the decision making though. I don't think the story overall was impactful for me to feel like my decisions would matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty cut and dry. You got to take out Ranrock or it's going to mess up everything. That's it. But the twist with the keepers, and that's why, again, in my video, it felt more so the keeper story than ours. We're just continuing the keeper story. And so it didn't feel personal at all. Whereas with Harry, it felt personal because the main villain killed your parents and left that scar. So you're coming into this world and everybody knows who you are. And this person who's supposed to be gone is back and trying to take you out, but you're the only one who can take him out? Like, bro, come on. There's so many layers just with that premise. Whereas with Legacy, yes, it's our own story, but we're told it's kind of Harry Potter-like. You know, we're coming in, everybody knows who we are based off, how we got there. And then us being a fifth year, man, that's intriguing. But bro, I need twists and turns and stuff with it for a Harry Potter IP. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, I think you can do that while maintaining it being a game. So yeah, that's why I say impactful. That's why impactful. Because you can have all the choices you want, but if the story isn't as impactful with the choices that they give you, then it still doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I just went on a tangent. Let me catch up. I wanted more world building content. Yeah, Harley, more flora, fauna. Yeah. Kind of expected a more immersive story throughout. Same DK. Lots of students with potential got sidelined real quick. Agreed, Jager. Yeah. I wanted RP elements sitting on chairs. So, agreed, Victor. Yeah, definitely more consequences. That's the biggest issue I had the game. We could go around using AK and everyone. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. And so I'm just like, bro, I could see why Ranrock was wanted to do what he wanted to do. Because you got a kid AKing not only goblins, but poachers as well. So yeah. James, you were right when you said we got to cherish these last moments before the release. Definitely the best few months of my life. Bro, those moments leading up to the game were so impactful, using that word again, because we got to share it with other people. And let's be honest, it kind of felt like it was us against the world. And we're like, bro, I'm telling you, this game is here. Like, bro, this thing is going to send like shockwaves throughout. This is an important game. This is the game we've been waiting on. You know what I'm saying? And outside noise, depending on where it's coming from, whether it's, you know, the situation I'm not going to talk about, or just overall perspective of the IP because of that situation, there was so many darts and arrows being thrown at anybody, content creators or just anybody. I cannot tell you how many Patronus Squad meetings we had where people lost friends because they were excited about this game. And so during that moment, when Avalanche just kept showing us content after content after content, the marketing was on point, the timing was on point. Shout out to Eric. Like, it made our faith and hope in the game more solidified, if that makes sense. We were like, oh yeah, we were right. This game is going to be like fire. You know what I'm saying? And so like that time we had, it was just us. You know what I'm saying? It was just us. It was just community. Us making videos, getting hyped about it. And then once they started getting closer to the game, you started everybody else coming in and like, bro, this community is awesome. But bro, it was just us. It was just us. And so, I mean, that's why I take pride in it being our community being like positivity and, you know, safe place or whatever, because like, yo, Patronus is our logo. And the mentors and what the outside noise was what the mentors were doing, you know? And so I was like, bro, come on in. Let's go. Let's get hyped together, bro. You know, like that was the mood. So lurking. Thanks for the lurk, Rita. But yeah, made up my own story. Ranrock destroyed my cabbage pack, so I took revenge. Darren, I love it. I love it. Everyone has made waiting for the game better than the game itself. Yep. I think it's just everybody sharing the hype and excitement and theories and just overall joy for what the game was going to be in our eyes. That was special, man. Hello, James, popping in to say hi. Have you already gone over the things that you hope coming in the update? I have not. We've gone on a tangent, and we're not going to do that. So I know some of you guys who might disappear for the gameplay showcase. That's fine. We're going to get into some Wizarding Wednesday news and stuff, and I'm going to react to all of the stuff afterwards. I'm going to post my reactions. I'm expecting some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which we will be playing on the channel, so I can't wait for you guys to see that, and some Rise of the Ronin stuff on top of maybe some other stuff. I think they said about 40 games, I think 15 or 40 games. No, 40 minutes. I think 15 games. So it's going to be good. If you guys want to watch that, totally understand. PlayStation, Sony trying to take our Wednesday. I mean, we already had this scheduled. So I'm just saying. Everybody knew to meet here on Wednesday and Sony just comes out of nowhere. So I'm just saying. If you want to go over there, that's fine. I'm not going to be judging you, but we had dibs. That's all I'm saying. But yo, that being said, let's get into the news from Hogwarts Legacy, what we expect, what we will want, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. All right, let me get some yos in the chat when we get the transition up, and then we'll get going. We went a few miles down the tangent. We did, DK, but I mean, it's Wizarding Wednesdays. It's expected now. It's one brand. Mother had me intention of playing, but she gifted it to me knowing knowledge to gift to everything. Yo, that's awesome. When I first saw the videos, I thought it was going to be literally based off of how the heart of the Harry stuff. Oh, says, Ramel, I can see that. How many tangents make a full circle? We'll find out at the end of the stream. All right, we got some yells in the chat. I honestly love the way Hogwarts Legacy turned out from playing. Oh yeah, same, Ramel, same. But if I had to pick one, that's why I said story. I would say story. And in-game materials. I would like to do more stuff. Not judging. 4 tangents. There, thank you. Making a pharmacy and food run lurking. Thanks, Steffe. Thanks for the heads up. Be safe. All right, let's switch on over. Let's get the drop. Let's do latest and greatest. And I see you guys on the other side talking Hogwarts Legacy features and updates coming in the summer. I'd expect to go bring you guys the latest and greatest, latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
Alrighty, dighty. We're back over here. So, on the docket, Hogwarts Legacy made a monster of an announcement. And I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to hear anything. It's January. People are getting back over at WB Avalanche and stuff. WB, they're working on whatever they're working on. And so I was hoping we get something in February, Twitch drop or in-game plus. The documentary, which I still think is a possibility. But Hogwarts Legacy was like, yo, hold my butterbeer. We got some news for you guys. And it's not going to happen when you think it is. So, according to Hogwarts Legacy official social media over here on Twitter, they state, as we near the 1-year anniversary of Hogwarts Legacy, we wanted to let our community know that the Hogwarts Legacy PlayStation exclusive content will be available on the other platforms later this summer, along with additional updates and features for the game. Stay tuned in the coming months for more details on what's coming to Hogwarts Legacy this year. Everybody went off. This was the perfect gift in regards to how everybody reacted. So, as you know, and everybody's been wanting something from this game. It came out, a lot of us played it on PS5, Xbox Series, or even PC. And we had some players who played on the Xbox One and PS4, and even Nintendo Switch, which came out a couple of months ago in November. But the initial release cats, we've been waiting for new stuff. Now, they've kept everybody kind of active within the community with Twitch drops and just overall communication with the game. But we've been wanting updates, features, some people still dealing with some bug fixes. But overall, are we going to get a DLC? Are we going to get an in-game plus? And that is going to be the question, because we're getting one of those things with this statement. Not only the Haunted Hogsmeade shop, which the exclusivity ends on February 10th, but we're getting updates and features this summer. So the question is, what does this all mean? All support, bro. Zayd, what is good? I would love the map to expand and more places to explore, like the Ministry of Magic. Okay. So I know we all have a wish list, and I'm going to go over my wish list here and in a video, but we need to know DLC or in-game plus. So put in chat right now, just three letters: DLC, NG, and then the plus sign. What do you think updates and features mean? Gemini King, good evening, James. Good evening to you, Gemini. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Danny, I was excited about the extras, but a little sad that was a surprise. I was not expecting them to be pushed this summer, especially from what I heard from some of the cats who say all Avalanche software had to do is just push a button, because apparently it's already in there. Apparently they need to do a lot more. New Game Plus, let me adjust the seasons, gives photo mode. Okay, so DLC, in-game plus. Sorry, my brain has squirrel and I missed the instructions. Okay, in-game plus or no, or both. There's no way. I never thought about both. There's no way. I'm telling you right now, it's not DLC. I'm not saying that because I know. I'm telling you that because of the wording. Because if it was DLC, they would say DLC. That's for my opinion. None of the above. Ooh. So we got additions of both or none of the above. Interesting. Let me see. Gigi says DLC. Alexis says NG plus. NG plus from Larry. Same with Ray. Same with Naylene. And same with the Christian Gamer. Same with Brittany. Same with Ryan with the NG plus. Same with Gabe. Same with Ren. Same with Lucia. Same with Trek. No, Trek says DLC. Nick says DLC. Martin DLC. Savion as well. Elijah as well. Metatron as well. Ooh. Ray with the both. Ramel says I will have an online feature. I don't know if we're getting that. Cindy says none of the above. Question mark. Both would be amazing. Yeah, agreed, Nagara. Sarah says NG plus or both. So if you had to pick one, she would say NG plus, but she's not ruling out both. What I wanted is DLC, but I was expecting is NG plus. That's where I'm at, Becky. Free DLC, please. So, like God of War. The God of War Valhalla DLC, free? Bro. Patches, updates, and bug fixes. Well, that's what we're getting, I think, Cindy, with the updates. So, right here where it says updates, I'm thinking we're getting patches and bug fixes. Features, because along with additional features for the game, additional updates, additional features. So they're adding stuff. Holly says both as well. I want DLC, but I figure it's NG plus or neither, says DK. Ooh, or neither. I think they might announce the DLC coming next year at the time they unlock everything. Okay. It's pretty split. I think just reading the chat, maybe 55-45 new game plus to DLC. Probably just exclusive DLC be unlocked and then some bug fixes. No. MMO, no. That's an entirely different game, Becky. That's an entirely different game. Photo mode and new game plus. Okay. I'm gonna make a list. I'm just gonna throw out there. First, I think it's in-game new game plus. I think it's new game plus or neither. It's definitely not DLC in my opinion. I'm 99.5% sure it's not DLC. Just based off the wording, in my opinion. I will say, New Game Plus sounds like it fits the additional features wording used here. And again, I break down the words to a T because I've worked with community managers before Chandler. And especially in the Wizarding world, any post, not just with Wizarding World stuff, but any community manager has to go through red tape to get it approved before they post it. There's sometimes you have community managers where people just trust them. Like, all right, we trust you. We know what you need to do and everything. But there's usually at least an extra set of eyes that looks at the post before it's being sent out to the social medias. Because the community manager is the voice of the game, the voice of the developer, voice even of the publisher sometimes when it comes to gaming. So I always pay attention to the wording. And there's no need to do additional updates and features type wording if they could just say DLC. So the addition and New Game Plus is associated with certain things. So I think the additional features and updates, I can hopeful for in-game plus, but I can see neither. And I can see it being a photo mode type situation and gear, more gear, maybe gear slots, something small that's already like low-hanging fruit, as Retro always said during our group live streams. Something that's already in game that they can just expound upon. Being able to do, what's the game? Or we use Accio with the balls. What is that called? I'm having a blank. Or even Cross Wands extension. Those are things that are already there. And they're just like, hey, you can do it throughout, anytime you want. The Merlin DLC says Marty. What's up, Marty? CMs are tricky hobbitses. Yes, Stefan. Yeah. Wording is think minigame. Yes, I can see minigames. Exactly, Ren. Gabe, maybe the option to change seasons. Yes, exactly. I'm not saying it's small stuff because I'm not a developer, but I would think being able to change seasons or adding extensions to minigames that are already in game is easier to do than providing an entirely different content like DLC expansion, because DLCs usually add more story elements, new NPCs, a whole thing. It's like a half a game kind of, or 1/4 of the game, depending on how big the DLC is. So, and I say that because I know Avalanche Software has been working continuously even in 2023 after the game's release, because they had the Xbox One and PS4 release and the Nintendo Switch versions that they had to work on and get out, which the Nintendo Switch version was delayed because it was supposed to come out in July. And then it came out in November because they were still working on it. And so we're, what, 2 months? A month? Yeah, 2 months removed from November when it released on the Switch. So I'm just saying. Summoner's Court. Thank you, Ren. Summoner's Court. Yes, thank you. Is New Game Plus just for consoles? That is a great question. Is it just for consoles? Available video game. So it looks like there's options for PC for certain games. That's a great question. That I don't know. I'm a console person. So PC questions, yeah, your boy is limited there. Man, show has started. Lucia, keep me updated. You guys enjoy it. If you guys are watching the State of Play, feel free. We're going to keep talking about this because I would love to hear your thoughts. And come back to the channel later on this evening or tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to have at least 2 reactions to the State of Play up on the channel by tonight for you guys. Those are easy to put out and stuff, but I want high quality production value for you guys when I do it. So that's why I'm not just recording from this. It's just a patch for PC as always, isn't it? I don't know, Ren. Hi, everyone. What's up, Parrish? Or when you levitate a cat, it will scratch your back. It would have to be a PC also. Yeah, I would assume so, but I can't. I'm not like, oh yeah, it's for PC too. Like I'm not. That's not a definite answer I can give you guys because I'm not aware. What about events like Halloween, Christmas, Festival, and Hogsmeade? I think that's the change in the seasons. So that's where the change in the seasons come in. Because when the seasons change, that's when the decorations are added. So, you know, obviously when you get to the fall, you get a lot more pumpkins and stuff like that. When you get to the winter, you get a lot more, you know, snowmen and holiday Christmas lights or holiday lights, whatever you want to call it. You see the tree in the Great Hall. I actually have multiple save files for the different seasons because I knew we couldn't change it. So, yeah. Which would you like more? Photo mode or changing of the seasons? I love being able to sit and change the seasons. Sitting is huge, man. I just want to sit down and be able to like pan the camera around in my common room. Like something small like that. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. I'll be back later going to eat and watch some Netflix. Okay. Enjoy. Wait. What are you having for dinner? What are you going to eat, Gigi? I love to be able to sit. Says season change, says Harley. Seasons change would be so nice, says Lucia. Photo mode is at the top of my list, says Becky. Yes. So you're not picking between the two. You're just saying both. Clipper says photo mode. Ren says, and lay on my bed. Yeah. I want all 3, says Parrish. Photo mode. I'm just saying, I want all of those too. But if you had to pick between photo mode or seasons, I think changing seasons for me, says Jumping Toadstools. I think seasons, photo mode, you can kind of trick it by using the invisibility spell. Seasons, I played through the game so fast. Winter was fast because he got right into spring at the end of the game. Winter was fast. It was annoyed. I didn't look around more. Yeah, that's why I did a bunch of save files. Season change, and when it's New Year, will be New Game Plus. I really want DLC or New Game Plus. Ray, what do you think it is, though? I want that, too. We all want DLC or New Game Plus. But what do you think it is this summer? Because we're getting something this summer. What do you think it is, Ray? Definitive answer. Let me know. Speak from your chest. Let me know. I'm saying New Game Plus or neither. And with the New Game Plus and if it's not New Game Plus, because neither doesn't mean nothing. Neither could also just mean photo mode and tweaks and stuff. New Game Plus is usually they usually add a higher difficulty, so your foes are a lot more harder to take down, so it's more of a challenge. They might add some stuff, maybe add some spells. New Game Plus is not necessarily a DLC, but it's a good in between for a lot of people, considering playing Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, for example. Everybody's waiting for the New Game Plus there. Some of the games, like Suicide Squad was just dropped, is going to have New Game Plus pretty soon, actually. So I was thinking DLC by the end of the year at the earliest, because games like Elden Ring announced the DLC like right around the year mark it released. God of War literally released it. They didn't even announce it. They announced it like 6 months before and released a DLC, and it was free. So I'm just looking at those two games and some of the other games as like the blueprint in regards to single player action RPG type games, open world type games. Well, God of War is not as open world, but I'm saying those games were able to get a DLC of some sort out, or at least announced a year after the game's initial release. Mario salivating over the new Sonic game. Oh my gosh. New Game Plus then, says Ray. Yeah, there we go. Say it from your chest. Yes, I can dress a cabbage, please. I would love that the babies grew up, but realistically is less than 1 year in the game. Yeah. Like, you're not going to see any growth until like the third game if it's a trilogy, which I think it is, since we started as a 5th year. Everyone else can enjoy New Game Plus. Give me the photo mode and I'll keep story modding my way through. Bro, I say seasons. Because I can still take photos of the game with like my PlayStation. No. You know what? No. I'm sorry. No, photo mode. Because I can switch. I can go into the game with each season because I have save files. So personally, I say photo mode. Can you imagine getting a photo of the Dark Wizard using the fire tornado? Because I'm just imagining photo mode with the battles, bro. The battles? There's so much sparks and magic streaks going everywhere, and people flying and fury around. Like, can you imagine capturing photos of your beast in the room of requirement? Yeah, photo mode is my top one. I'm sorry. Photo mode is my top one. And then extensions of Cross Wands or Summoner's Court. Seasons is last. Yeah. Photo mode. I also want enemies to scale you higher. Yeah, I think that's what I would expect from New Game Plus. I do want scaled enemies. It's like they wanted us to know it's going to be more than just a few bug fixes, but they stopped short of calling it full DLC story extension. Exactly, expansion. Exactly, Retro. Exactly. So would it be a year after initial launch or when all platforms launch after Switch release? No, it's coming out this summer. Whatever it is. This summer, we're getting the Haunted Hogsmeade shop if you didn't have a PlayStation. And we're getting updates and features. All of that's coming this summer. Right here. And it says later this summer. So, summer... Whenever a lot of games, primarily US-based developers or publishers, whenever we make announcements like this, when they say like, you know, winter or whatever and stuff, it's usually US-based. So summer starts usually June here, late June, and ends late September. So I think like last year summer was like September 22nd and 23rd, and it's ended September 2nd, 22nd, 23rd, and it started around that same time in June. So June, July, August, and September, those are the months we could possibly be getting these things. If I were a betting man, I would not be surprised if they do it with the Back to Hogwarts Day. That's mad late. You know what? I say we'll get it in late June, July. I say we'll get this stuff late June, July. Because nobody really views August or September as summer, even though it technically is. So I'll say June or July. But it just says later this summer. But later, and then we get a definite window this summer. So it is summer, but it's not later in the summer. So yeah, I'm open to June, July. We'll get something. See you, Darren. Thanks for again joining Patrona Squad. Again, make sure you link your YouTube with Discord if you use Discord. I'm going to make announcements on the community tab once we get the calendar up in Discord and stuff. I'd love another side quest where we try to find Anne. Yeah, that's DLC. That's DLC. I would love anything to do with that. They did such a good job with the Sebastian storyline. See you, Dylan. Let me see. Maybe September 1st. Yeah, back to Hogwarts Day, Bushlogger. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I thought you were leaving, Dylan. Hey, Amber, welcome to the stream. Happy Wizarding Wednesday. How about finishing the Merlin ensemble? We have the rope. You're doing this on purpose, Tim. You're doing this on purpose. We have the robe. Now give us the hat, gloves, scarf, boots, trousers, wand, handle. They need Just give me a second. Just give me a second. This is good. I'm trying. It's like, yeah, swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to ref. Calm down. That would be very cool, Merlin. That would be very cool, Tim. That's all. That's I can't even say that with a straight face. I can't even say that with a straight face. He's already here. He's already in the game. He's already in the game. He's already in the game. Just give it to us. Just give it to us. If this series is a trilogy, and we get Merlin in the sequel or the third one, you will see a grown man ugly cry. You will see a grown man ugly cry. If we get any semblance of Merlin in a pensive memory or whatever, ancient magic or something, force ghosts, ancient magic ghosts or something. If we get some semblance of Merlin reincarnated, that's something that's tied to him. He was able to shapeshift, whatever. You will see a grown man cry. just give me my boy. Just give me my boy. Just give me my boy. It's all laid out. Check out the video I posted Monday. I laid it out for him. And it wasn't even about Merlin. I just threw him in there. But I laid it out for him. Avalanche, whoever. Sometimes y'all watch, sometimes they do. Just use me. Use me. I'm here. Use this crazy mind I have. Use it. I can connect me to Wizarding World. And Wizarding World is not real. I can find the dots. Just use me. I'm here. I can do it. As Retro said, James took the title and created a whole new lore. I can do it. That's easy money, man. I know so much about the lore. We can do it. Just use me. I'm here. I'm going to keep making videos. I don't even want credits in the next game or its trilogy. I just want a free copy. That's all. I just want to see Merlin. That's all. It's not so much to ask. That's all. But yeah, I would. They did the Merlin robe thing, so I don't see them like adding more to it. I can see them doing like for the anniversary next month, another professor. Maybe we get some armor or something. It'd be cool if we got some like goblin armor or something. Oh my gosh. Blown out the water, I said. What are the odds today? Oh my gosh. That's right. I forgot y'all did the over under Tim and Cindy. I forgot y'all did that. Oh my gosh. I blame you, Tim. You know what you're doing. Your name is Merlin. Merlin Rabbit Hole. Hey, I mean, again, I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, on this floor, there's so many rabbit holes I have to like walk around to avoid it. So this is the content we come here for. Yo, I'm telling you guys, I haven't even gotten into some of the backstories for the teachers, because I've just been every now and then I'll go into the game and like read some of the notes and stuff that's like left in the teachers' wing in their rooms and kind of just pull from like inspiration. There's a lot of repetitive stuff in the teachers' rooms in regards to like paintings or even wall fixtures and even like pillows and stuff. But there's definitely a certain interior design to coincide with the type of teacher it is. Obviously, like, you know, Professor Garlic looks more like the Hufflepuff common room and stuff like that. But Professor Hecat, bro. Professor Hecat and Nymph, the headmaster, Namora, whatever her name is. I'm telling you, time travel is a thing. They introduced time travel. They introduced the obstruction of time in Hogwarts Legacy. I'm letting you know. I am letting you know. Maybe the update is more Merlin trials. I hear for you. Retro, get out of here. Then they'll say, there you go, James. We added more. Yo, if Chandler was doing it, yes, that would be a thing he would do. Slytherin. That would be a Slytherin thing to do. Oh my gosh, but no more Merlin trials. Chat, do you know, some of you guys know who watch me on Twitch, That was the last thing I did in game. That was my protest. The Merlin trials. I completed the game and did a lot of the extra stuff after the game with, I think it was 20 something gear slots with the limited gear slots out of protest. Merlin is not a try. I did it out of protest. That was literally the last thing I did in game. It took me, I don't know how many Tuesdays did you get through those. Jason already owns a Byline under shop name. What a man. I forgot about that, Cindy. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, you're right. NPC mount is weird. Oh my gosh, I'll let them have a time travel spell. But yeah, I'm letting you know now. Avalanche Software's story, whether it's Easter eggs or just nods, whatever, they introduce time dilation. With Professor Hecat and the headmaster during the Keeper's area. Nim, whatever, Nimh, however you pronounce her name. Because she has a time turner around her neck. She has a time turner. And she's a headmaster just like Dumbledore, who also had a time turner. I'm just saying. I'm like, are they introducing the aspect of time turners being passed down as a headmaster type thing? Now, obviously, we don't see Professor Black with it, but I can connect those dots. I promise you. I can connect those dots. I still want an online feature. Aaron, I do too. Separate game though. Rainyard, what is good? Joining in after finishing the majority of the main quest yesterday. Really? Flora, nice. Didn't want spoilers. I have so much inspiration for new content for this game. Nice. What platform did you play on? For a character, because I really want to know what happened to our mom and dad. I don't think we're going to get that answer. They're keeping, and that's not the reason why I think the game, story wise, it didn't have enough impact. I just don't think it connected to us as strong as Harry Potter or even Fantastic Beasts in a way. But that being said, I don't think they're going to give us our backstory. I don't think they are. I think they should. And again, what's so great about my suggestion is you don't need our backstory. You just need the backstory of ancient magic and why it's so prevalent now and why the 5th year thing happens throughout. It's particularly for cats who go to Hogwarts. That's the only backstory we need. So then that way we ain't got to get personal. And then that way our specific storyline, whatever we come up in our head, whatever canon we come up in our head pertaining to our character, can now be tied to not only the game, but if they decide to go the route that I pitch, can also be tied to the founding and Wizarding World lore as well. So it's a nice little connection that could possibly happen without even knowing where we came from. Because we don't know whose parents are sort of keepers or whatever. We just know these cats can use ancient magic, and we know Percival out of the 4 is the only one who can see it. And then Isadora comes out, and then boom, like, bro, I thought Percival was the only one who could do it. And so now, if we go back to who owned the original pensive, the Hogwarts pensive that's sitting in the headmaster's office that was half buried on the location where Rowena Ravenclaw had a dream to build Hogwarts, find out whose pensive that is, then they can create characters like they did with the Keepers and just say, this was the original person who was a quote unquote 5th year or got their magic late and eventually was able to use ancient magic when their magic kicked in. This was the original one. This is why his pensive was out there, and this is why ancient magic seems to be a stronghold. This is why Hogwarts seems to be a stronghold of ancient magic, because of this occasion, because of this original person here. I'm just spitting bars, man, and nobody understands it. It's not a fix if it's the truth. I'm just saying. And the thing is, they create a character who was the original 5th year type character, like Isidore, like Percival, and like us. Now there's a connection with us. Now there's a connection with the story more so than the Keepers. And now the story fits the title, Hogwarts Legacy. Because the way I twisted it was, okay, if we have the original person who was the 5th year, whose pensive that belongs to, that still sits in Hogwarts, then maybe he's the one that gave Rowena Ravenclaw the dream to build the Hogwarts there in the first place. And then Hogwarts becomes a stronghold of ancient magic because it's on a location that is full with ancient magic thanks to that original person who was a 5th year. And now we start seeing people who are going to Hogwarts, and we find out, oh, there's one person who's the 5th year. Oh, there's another person. And we get to Percival. Now we get to Isidore. Now we get to us. But each iteration hides who they were, because they have to hide us at the end of this story. They have to find a way where we didn't exist if they wanted to kind of match if they wanted to kind of flow with already established canon. They have to hide us. They have to be a way where they make everybody forget that we existed, just like they did the Keepers. Because why aren't, like, none of the professors knew about the Keepers. None of the professors knew about the Keepers. Nobody at Hogwarts knew about the Keepers. They just knew they were teachers. But they didn't know these cats had a place underneath the school. They didn't know. So they can do that with us and still say the events that happened in our story, in the games, Hogwarts Legacy 1, 2, and 3, still happened, leading to Dumbledore, leading to Harry Potter. Bro, WB, hire this man. Exactly, LSM. Exactly, bro. And the thing is, Avalanche Software already set up everything. They set up everything. It's there. Makes sense to me. Thank you, Dakota. I see it now. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Like, it's there. It's there. It's there. Who's to say that the person can't be one of the castle's many ghosts? Bro, that's true too, White Star. That's true too. We have connections to the founders through the Gray Lady. That's true too. Also, Peeves. Where did Peeves come from? Did he come when the castle was formed too? Witcher 3 is the praised game that is not only because it has a great story, but also because it's great DLCs and great. Yeah, Witcher, they kept extending this stuff. Yeah. I mean, that is for a lot of people like the standard. That and Red Dead. They want to leave room for our imagination, so rather than not show our parents. Yeah, again, yeah. So we can do our own canon, head canon, for sure. For sure. Our characters' parents, whatever else we know, they either weren't killed or at least was not witnessed by us. We didn't see the Thestrals until after George's attack. So yeah. So nothing happened to the parents, or at least we didn't see it. So either nothing happened to the parents, or something that happened to the parents and we didn't see it. Because again, we first saw death, or at least realized we saw death at the beginning of the game. But my thing is, why is Fig the one teaching us magic? Unless the parents were like, yo, let's just get him into school. He got accepted. Or they were like, yo, he can't use magic, so we're not going to teach him so he doesn't feel bad. So then he gets into a whole can of worms of like, was he around magic at all? You know what I'm saying? Or did he grow up in a place that didn't practice magic? So yeah, and it gets complicated because it kind of takes away from your own headcanon when you created your character in the first place. So yeah, they're not going to give us the backstory. That's what I thought too. It came with the castle. That's what I thought too, White Star. Yo, Peeves is another one we can talk to, bro. Peeves is another one we can talk to. Muggleborn. We could be. We're not a squib. I cried over Professor Fig. I teared up for her. You just finished it. That's crazy. Maybe we're an orphan. Maybe. That would explain a lot. Or we created in a oh my gosh, Darren. That would be crazy. Moon Lily, true that was my question. Are we Muggleborn or assumed to be squib, but suddenly weren't? You can't be a squib because squibs can't use magic at all. We can use magic. So we can't be a squib. Squibs are not allowed to use, can't. It's not like you start off as a squib and then you go. Squibs can't use magic. What's his name? The janitor. Gosh, what's his name? With the cat. How am I drawing a blank? He's a squib. Filch, yeah. He's a squib. There's a lot of squibs. Squibs can't use magic. Can't. So that's why I say Argus Filch. Thank you. So that's why I say we're not a squib because we can use magic. It just came later. Neville's was late too. That's why I say we're not a squib. A lot of people, I got heat for that. I made a video. I was like, top 5 facts about like our character's backstory somewhat. And I got heat for that because the big theory was we were either squib or like half-blood type situation or whatever. I was like, there's no way we're a squib. And like the comment section was just like, you're wrong. Like I was like, bro, I just quoted wizardingworld.com. How are you telling me I'm wrong? I am just reading. Yeah. Squibs can't use magic. If we're seeing using magic in the trailer, we can't be squibs. So yeah. Different spelling though. So yeah. Miss Fig. It's not. Yeah. That was a big theory too, Alexis, with Miss Fig. But no, it's 1G, so it's not the same. I still want to know about our character. I think they can do that with my theory. I think they can do that with my theory. They can do that with my theory without having to go into specifics. They can do that with my theory without having to go into specifics. Because it still goes back to Hogwarts. It still has to connect to Hogwarts. So whether our parents went there or our great-grandparents went there, or it's something along the lines where Hogwarts is calling someone, a champion, to come and counteract what's happening. They can tie it to the parents. It doesn't necessarily have to be tied to the parents. With at least the way I'm pitching it. No, it's possible people think no, but it's possible people think you are until your magic shows up. Bro, let me just read you the definition of squib. No, it's not that. Squibs can't do it. Wasn't it quick? Yeah, Quick Spell. Yep. Quick Spell Co. Yep, company. Lucia, great call out. Yo, 10 points to your house. Great. That's a lot of lore a lot of people don't know about. And what about the non-magic people? Non-mash. No mash. Yo. I'm about to break it down for like a fraction for y'all. Your theory gives us a history and family in a way than a lineage. Yes, Ren. Yes. Exactly. And it still focuses on Hogwarts, even though we get all of that. Like, it's so multi-dimensional, bro. Like, I'm not tooting my own horn, but toot, man. But toot. Oh my gosh. Wizard blood. Not bloodline. Harry Potter. Hey, the Longbottoms thought Neville was a squib, but he was just a late bloomer. Yeah, but he wasn't a squib. They thought he was, but he wasn't. A squib is a squib. Argus Filch is a squib. Oh, I thought Argus was, and he learned. No. Argus is a squib. Where is that? It's on Wizarding World. Squib. No, I don't want these. I want Wizarding World. Okay. They're not quite muggles, they're not quite wizards, but exactly what can a squib do? I don't care about that. I just want to know what a squibs. They aren't muggles. Although, like a muggle, they can't perform magic. A squib is often far more integrated in the Wizarding World. For a while, muggle is as muggle can be, with muggle family members and, well, muggle everything. One of the main differences with a squib is that they're related to a witch or wizard just without magic. They don't have magic. As Ron explains to Harry, they're kind of opposite of muggle-born wizards and are often the odd one out in the other way. Yeah, the odd one out in one way or the other. They don't have magic. It's not a muggle thing. Squibs don't have, muggle-borns can possibly have magic. Squibs can't. They usually have a stronger affinity with muggles. So, and that's just what I was trying to explain, like, in my video. I was like, bro, people think muggles and squibs are the same thing. Squibs know about magic. We didn't know about magic when we started the game. That's why I was like, we're not a squib. Do you think they can use magical items? That I don't know. Because does it require magic to use magical items? I don't think so. Not necessarily, right? For obvious reasons, squibs, usually muggle lifestyles, are known to be sent to muggle schools. Some voluntarily choose to cut themselves off from the Wizarding World altogether. Assault was from Ilvermorny, right? Martha. Others lived as allies. Was it kind? Fig. There you go. There's Fig right there. And others living somewhere in the middle choose to work with wizards, but not neighborly. There's Argus. They face the same prejudice as Muggle-borns due to their lack of magical talent. They don't have it. Squibs are often viewed in the same way as Muggles. Muggle-borns by those who are prejudiced towards the non-magical. Indeed, the word squib itself is used as a slur. Alba's sister, Ariana, hidden away in the tragic. So yeah, one squib helped turn things around. Squibs fought for their rights. Squibs cannot be sorted. This was the thing I used also. This is a big one that a lot of people didn't know, and I put this in the video. Squibs can't be sorted. And we were like, people, I swear. I'm like, bro, I'm reading from the Wizarding World from J.K. Rowling's writings herself. I'm like, bro, we are sorted in the very first part of the trailer. Squibs can't be sorted because we can't go to Hogwarts because they can't do magic. We're not a squib. There's no thinking or nothing. We could never be a squib. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. During Angus' childhood, he often attempted to crash the sorting ceremony despite never receiving a Hogwarts letter. Them jokers were never even admitted, man. Ever wondered what a sorting hat does when you're not magical? Well, it doesn't put you in a Hogwarts house, but it is very polite about the whole thing, apparently. Calm down. That's the difference between Hermione. Yes, magical person born to both non-magical parents. Yes. And Filch, non-magical person born to magical parents. Yes, exactly. Overmorning, yes, Metatron, that's what it was. They can't be sorted because they never get the invite. What is a squib? Are you serious, Baron? Bones, a squib? You might have just jumped in. Okay. A squib. Let's learn together. They're not quite muggles. And they're not quite wizards, but can they do? So yeah, they're not wizards and they're not muggles. So squibs are wizard-born, non-magical people. So Hermione, for example, as the reference used in chat from Jasmine, aka Steph McGinster, the difference between Hermione, a magical person born to both magic, non-magic parents. So muggles can be born, can provide offsprings that can use magic. Also, they can provide offsprings that can't use magic. Same for wizard kind. Now, that's rare because squibs aren't normally a thing. But squibs are born from wizard folk, but they can't use magic at all. And because of that, they will never be sorted. They will never get invite to Hogwarts, because why would you go to a school of witchcraft and wizardry when you can't use witchcraft or wizardry? And so before the game came out, a lot of theories, particularly on Reddit, were like, yo, we're a squib. We're a squib. Here's why we're a squib. Because we did this. Because here's why we're a squib. And I'm like, bro, you see us getting sorted. Squibs can't use magic. And you see us using ancient magic. And so people were saying, well, maybe we were a squib before. No. There's never been a case where a squib couldn't use magic and then eventually use magic. Squibs can't use magic. That's it. From boom to boom. Now, people thought Neville was because he couldn't use magic and he was a late bloomer. But obviously he was wrong. So he's not a squib. Squibs can't use magic. Non-magical people with magical parents. Yeah. The giant squib under the black leg. Get out of here. Get out of here, Veredictus. The giant squid, not squib. Deep fried squib. Oh my gosh. Yo, calamari does sound good though. Calamari, I always love calamari. Yeah, squibs cannot be sorted. I think there was more. He talked about the situation. Even a twin can be a squib. What? I don't remember this. Fred and George's reason similar, pretty much. Blah 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 blah. Freddie's mentioned Martha, a squib twin from. Oh yeah. We did talk about that. As a squib in Dolores Umbridge's family. That's not a surprise. So yeah, dang, they got a long article about squibs. Oh, they've been known to try to teach themselves magic. Harry learns about squibs, and when it comes to a stranger and letter and caretaker argues Filch's possession, suddenly becomes clear why Filch may not be the most accommodating of Hogwarts staff. As it turned out, Filch is a squib have been partaking in XpectoGO course. Shout out in chat. Set magical lessons for wizarding beginners is doubtful, however, that he had much luck with it. So yeah. They can interact with ghosts. Another wizard is flying a broom, a squib can happily run alongside it. Yeah. So they can interact with magical stuff, but they can't use magic. Or C, they have more than proved their worth. So yeah, little history on squibs. How do we get on squibs? I just wish we knew why we have ancient magic and which families can inherit it. It's not a family thing. Because there's no relation at all. Like, Lily used ancient magic and didn't even know it. I don't even think she was trying. So, the ancient magic thing is not a family inheritance thing. Do you think Crips could aggressive towards Squibs just as they were? Yeah, Lucia. Yeah, I can see that. They don't have enough magic to control the room entirely. Interesting. Ren, that's what I'm saying. Zoxa, welcome to the stream. Random question, but still. Yeah. That was fun. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm up here. I'm on these websites a lot just because I enjoy the research. And I was on these websites a lot when I was doing theories for the game. And so this stuff I still remember from time to time, just based off the stuff I've read over outside of what was told in the books. But what's so good about Wizarding World and stuff from Pottermore, which I still call it Pottermore, but what's so good about this stuff is you get more details. The movies and the books introduced aspects of, the Wizarding World, and what's so great about her writings is, bro, it's like, it feels like the tip of the iceberg. What we got in the books, it feels like the tip of the iceberg, and that's ever present when you read a Pottermore article. And so I'm just like, bro, when it comes to the game, man, I'm like, yo, Retro Rocketeur just did Dementors, right? And they have all this stuff about Dementors. And then they get into Patronus right here. So you can talk about Dementor's Kiss, the scariest magical creatures. And there's a lot of great content, man. There's a lot of great content. So if you're ever bro, I want to read a Harry Potter book, but I don't want to read it because it's going to consume my life. Yo, read some articles from wizardingworld.com, aka Pottermore, OG Pottermore. It's some great information, some great insight, man. Let me see. What if the ancient magic has some sort of quote unquote conscious and only reveals itself? So I dropped something. I have a video. I'm about to find it. Hold on. I have a video talking about that. But I say it's Hogwarts. I say Hogwarts has a conscience. I'm telling you guys. If you thought it, I probably talked about it. XpectoGO. Hogwarts is the answer, I think, is the thing. What is the video? I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna. Hogwarts Castle? Let's do Hogwarts Castle. I did a video about it. But I did a video about that theory. That Hogwarts is the one that called us because of what was going on, particularly with ancient magic, since the school is a stronghold and all that stuff. And yeah, I kind of went down the hole of Hogwarts being alive to a degree instead of ancient magic. But I did in the video Monday say ancient magic could be alive because we hear whispers when we go to ancient magic hotspots. So I do throw that out there. I remember that video. Yeah. Hogwarts is very much alive. They mentioned that in the books. They do. You need to make a history Thursday and choose a topic. Bro, I would love to do that. We before the game came out, we used to do this every Friday. I would just pull sections from. That's how I met most of you guys. If you guys remember, we used to do this every Friday, and then it just seeped into Wizarding Wednesday. But I used to do this every Friday. I would take sections of the trailer and then just go into how what we know from Wizarding World lore, what I saw from the trailer. Hey, this could be what they're possibly hinting at. Here's why. And again, all my stuff is based off of lore. I don't try to go outside the box. If you go outside the box, you think James is even crazier, because I can think of some crazy stuff. So, Fruitylicious. What else, Jay? Do you have any cavities? Happy Wednesday. It spiraled into what you do now. Exactly. It went from that to that. So if that's, again, and this video I put out Monday is sort of me doing that just in a more concise type way. But what's so cool about Wizarding Wednesdays and the theory crafting that happens here is your input. It's like most of the stuff we went over before in that video were from Wizarding Wednesday's conversations. So then I just put in a concise boom, 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 nice little box here. Here's what we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks with Wizarding Wednesdays, and it's based off of this theory that I put out there. So when I asked you guys those 2 questions about what's the legacy of Hogwarts in the community tab like a couple of weeks ago, that's where that came from. No, just a cleaning. Okay. How you doing, Jay, man? How you doing, bud? Miss you, man. Where would the heart of Hogwarts be? Ooh, Maylene, you're getting deep now. Okay, you're getting deep now. The heart of Hogwarts, that depends on what we view Theory Thursday short clips and just pull from what we do on Wednesdays. I like that idea. Steph. That would depend on what you think is the most important thing in Hogwarts. Because one would say the Hogwarts pensive. I would say that. I would say the Hogwarts pensive is the heart of Hogwarts. If it has a conscience in some form of materialism existence, I would say the Hogwarts pensive. It was there before the school was built. Them finding it there was not an accident. I don't care. It's not an accident. You find an Anglo-Saxon pensive that existed way before the founders, and the founders are old. Now, the school was erected and built late 900s, like 1000, right? Like late 900s is what Wizarding World says the school was built. And so Anglo-Saxon, well, how far back is that? Time period. So Anglo-Saxon as earliest as the 400s. So at least 500 years. So the most 500 years before the founders is how old that pensive is. And it's still in Hogwarts. Bro, like, just use a pensive, man. We saw so many pensives in the game. Just use the pensive. Just use the Hogwarts pensive. It's already there. Because they have a little case where each headmaster has shared their memories. And then that way, you know, a headmaster is more proficient and more capable with the lessons learned from previous headmasters and experiences earned and gained from past headmasters. So it's 6 o'clock. Okay. Half buried. Yeah, it's half buried. I don't think it was it has sort of a heart, but that it has so much magic magic content that it becomes somewhat alive. No. If they were asking me what would be the heart, I would say the pensive. I don't think it has a heart. Let me just make that clear. I do not think Hogwarts has a heart. I do not think ancient magic has a heart. I just think if we were theorizing and saying what would the heart be in all of Hogwarts if Hogwarts has a conscience, because conscience doesn't necessarily need a heart if it's just here. Now you need it to, send electrical outputs and stuff like that, and biology lessons and stuff. But I was just me throwing it out there. But I do not think Hogwarts has a heart. Whoa, Martin, gifted 10 XpectoGO memberships. 10 new members of Patronus Squad. Martin, everybody, I need gifts and teddies in the chat, nifflers in the chat right now. And if you just were rewarded or gifted a membership, please send a wholesome and heartwarming welcome thank you to Martin, the man who's becoming a legend over here in the over here in chat every Wednesday. How you doing, Martin? Harley, welcome to Patronus Squad. Dakota, welcome to Patronus Squad. Aaron, Dork Lord S. Cold Sakai, I love the name. MJG, Drud Down, and more. I think I missed a couple of ones. Welcome to Patronus Squad. You guys now have access, Katie. You guys now have access to emotes during our live streams and access to our memberships post and our secret channel where we do our Patronus only hangout sections, game day, where we play Fall Guys and Mario Kart together. We're doing Fall Guys this weekend over in Discord. I might turn it into a stream if some of you guys don't use Discord. I'll put it out there as a poll if you guys want me to stream it for members only, or not everybody who's on Patronus Squad is a part of the members. So I'll do a separate live stream with a secret link, and we can all play some Fall Guys together. Thanks, Martin. How you doing today, man? Happy Wednesday. And using the original pensive that Hogwarts is built around, that pensive could be a look into the founders and the story of Hogwarts. Yep, that's literally. Yep, that was my whole video Monday, Danielle. Exactly right. And the thing is, what's so cool? The Ministry of Magic. Oh my gosh, I have another video idea. So, okay, my video fixes what I think is a problem when it comes to the title of the game being Hogwarts Legacy. The story, I think, didn't reflect that. Bing, bang, boom. I find a way to fix that, connect it, and not change anything about the first game, right? Okay. And it's centered around the pensive and possibly the original person who was a fifth year to a certain degree, or got magic late, but that magic was ancient magic, just like Isidore, just like Percival, just like us. Okay. The veil. The veil. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm just going to read it. I'm just gonna read it. I'm not even gonna tell y'all. It should be in here. Okay. Deep in the ministry is a chamber devoted to the study of death. A large echoing room is a great stone pit center. Within that pit is a stone tattered black cloth that seemed to gently flutter. The veil was a mysterious barrier between the lands of the living and the dead. Although the air around it was silent, still voices could be heard from it, potentially the voices that passed on to the other side. However, once living... No. Where did it come from? Might be... No! Wait, hold on. Okay, I might have to just tell you. So just like the pensive was the first thing they found on Hogwarts grounds and they built around it. Same thing happened with the veil. The veil was the same thing, but they built the Department of Mysteries around it. I think the Department of Mysteries has the pensive too. Was the warty hog an animagus? Yo, Veridictus, in my theory, I don't say in the video, I think it was the original. If we're coming up with the character, I think it was the original person's Patronus. the warty hog that led Rowena Ravenclaw to the location of where Hogwarts is eventually built. I think it's going off my theory. I had put it in my notes. I was like, we don't need that because I'm just going to go on a glance. I think the warty hog is the Patronus. I think it's the Patronus of the original person. Legacy was for carrying on the ancient magic of the founders. That's what I think, but they don't mention the founders at all. I literally pull a clip from at the end of the game. The legacy in the game is from the founders and what they caused. I'm sorry. That's the legacy. That's literally what he said. That was the script. The legacy, you carry on our legacy. The legacy we're carrying on is whether to keep ancient magic secret or reveal it. But they wanted us to keep it secret because of what happened with Isadora. It's nothing to do with the founders. The legacy should be the founders and them building Hogwarts. Department Mysteries, really they're mysterious. Secret, blah, 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 creation. Wait. Dedicated to queries. Magic, death, glimpse of it. They don't mention who works, what do they do, what is the purpose of the prophecies? What's the dead deal with the brains, bro? The Department of freaking Mysteries, man. And they study ancient magic in the Department of Mysteries, by the way. These are original time turners. I've been reading this because I've been theory crafting the time dilation thing that I think happened in Hogwarts Legacy. What does this know about space? What is love? There's a room, the love room. Shout out Wizards Unite people. If you know, you know. What lies beyond the veil? Do they have it here? Death, of course, is one of our great Muggle mysteries. The great unknown, yet wizards seem to know something we don't. Just look at ghosts, resurrection stone, blah, 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 blah. But most of all, the ancient stone archway that stands in the middle of the death chamber. It is a veil through which Sirius fell, blah, blah, blah. What is the veils? One of Harry Potter's series. Great questions. Could it be a gateway between blah, blah, blah? What happened with Black when he died? Well, anyway, I got to find the article. But the veil was there also. The veil was there as well. And it was there before, and they built the Ministry around the veil, which is why it's at the very bottom of the Ministry of Magic. But the fact that they have an archway that separates life and death, I'm just like, you can play with that. There's so much playing. Like this, I just look at it as toys, like a puzzle. And the thing is, you're not putting together puzzle pieces. You're creating your own puzzle because of the pieces already there. Like that's what's so dope about all of this. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up. This is where the sequel comes in. If we keep it a secret, ancient magic will eventually be forgotten and revealed. More hungry wizards. That Martin. That's the question. Does it have something to do with ancient magic? So if I'm being real, I think these magical artifacts, the pensive, for example, the veil, other things, even the Deathly Hallows, come from a time where magic was at its most potent, if I were to say that. Think about it like this. There's an example I could use, but I don't want to know if I want to use it. Just think, okay, how about this? No, I'm not gonna use it. I say at its most potent because back then they had such a natural understanding. They were so in tune with nature and magic in general that they were able to craft these items. But the more time went on, the less of a connection witches and wizards had with the naturalness of what magic is. So ancient magic is just old magic. And for whatever reason, you have these characters like Isidore, like Percival, and like us, able to tap into this old magic. But this old magic, ancient magic, was the norm. And a lot of people forget, we started out using magic without wands. Wands was not necessary. Wands became a thing much later. So the truest form of magic in utilizing it was ancient magic, but more so was wandless ancient magic, which I can connect to Wagadu and get into Natty, and then we start using wandless magic. But anyway, so my thing with that is, since they were so in tune with the naturalness of nature, well, nature also happens to deal with life and death. Nature also happens to deal with space, possibly even time. And so you have these artifacts around that are real old because the cats back then just could tap into this magic that is just part of us, that's already there. But the further we got into the future, the more we lost that connection in whatever shape or form, whether it's technology, whether it's our own pride, whatever, we start losing that. And so I think stuff like the veil, stuff like the original pensive was just cats flexing their muscles. And someone accidentally found a way to death, just like the resurrection stone found a way to come back from death. So the veil and the resurrection stone kind of go hand in hand. And so you have these witches and wizards who literally could control life and death at a whim because of their understanding of old magic, ancient magic, original magic that is always there. I like these deep dives. I can't wait to hear. What if the veil leads not to the land of the dead, but the planet where wizards come from? If Scribs is dead, if Sirius is dead, why didn't we see him when Harry died? We did, right? Sirius was there. Sirius was there, right? Am I remembering it wrong? Wait, I'm going off the movie. I gotta remember the Wizard book. Well, the trial vaults were technically went through veils, archways to solve puzzles, and could be hints for us. Moon Lily, I like where your head's at because we went through a section that altered dimensions. Yes, Lily. Oh my gosh, Lily. Yes, the trials and the archways we went through were portals that took us to different sections. Lily. But since the keepers made it, is not as dimensional as going from the plane of life and the plane of death, or as Mech would suggest, another planet. Lily, his spirit was, Lily, the archways. Because the archways kept popping up with during the trials. And we would see something different through each one. Now, if I know how Avalanche Software, they did that on purpose just because they have a vast understanding of Wizarding World and wanted to throw that in and have some Easter egg connected to the veil. His spirit was in the book 7. Okay, it was his spirit, not his body. Could it be purgatory? Shoot. We're getting deep there, Becky. Maybe. Could Dumbledore... That's right. I think Dumbledore. Yeah, I think Dumbledore can use ancient magic. I threw out a theory. Dumbledore learns a bit of ancient magic from us before we disappear. From our character. Before we disappear. Because by our 7th year, Dumbledore should be at his first year. It was also presumably part of... Yeah, very true. Becky, I'm telling you guys. I've thought, because Dumbledore is just OP, man. At a young age, he was OP at a young age, and so I think it would be so cool. I think it would just be so cool if they did a trilogy, and we end it with us disappearing. But like maybe like at the end of Lost in Translation, like we whisper something to Dumbledore. And it's not taken away from what he is as a natural talent, as a person who can use magic. But we just whisper something to him before we go. And then you never hear from us again. And then it ties into Fantastic Beasts, which ties into the Harry Potter books and movies. I think that would be so dope. I think that's how I would end it. And thus, the legacy of Hogwarts and ancient magic continues with Dumbledore. Because he's the one that says, like, you know, it's a stronghold of ancient magic. He's the one kind of keeping ancient magic a thing when the protection with the Dursleys, using through his mother's bloodline and stuff. I think that would be so dope. Sarah, gotta look for dinner. What you making, Sarah? WB hiring James right now. Or maybe it's part of a ship. Bro, Mech. I think you have to be pure for ancient magic use, which makes me wonder why Newt couldn't use it. Oh no. All right, we're gonna have to end the stream. I gotta get out of here. But that being said, I gotta get out of here because the thing's about to end. The Streamlabs just cut off. They said I'm talking too much. They said I'm talking too much. But wait, I gotta make another stream. Okay, hold this thought. I gotta make another stream because the stream's about to crash. Okay, just hold this thought, and then we'll end with pirouettes, and we'll get out of here. This is Streamlabs telling me I gotta get out of here and get to work.